Hey friends, welcome to Gardening with Creekside. Today we have taken a bit of a road trip and we are in Columbus, Ohio for Cultivate 23. So Cultivate is an annual trade show. It is probably the biggest horticultural trade show. It is put on by American Hort every year here in Columbus. This has happened for years and years and years, but this is a really fun place for people in the horticultural industry, landscapers, retailers, growers, producers, suppliers. If you're related anyway to the horticultural world, this is a fantastic place to come to meet old friends, to get new ideas, to see lots of beautiful plants and displays. So we're just out here in the kind of the common area where you come in, and these are some of the displays that are set up. So what we're going to do today, because this is really open for professionals, right? So I believe homeowners can register and come here, but it's not geared towards the home gardener, right? And so we're going to kind of give you a behind the scenes look, because there's all sorts of fantastic new introduction plants, which is what I know that you are very excited about. So we're going to go through and just kind of take you a little clip. So we're going to show you some of the fantastic plant introductions that will be coming out next year. Of course, we're going to stop by and see all of our friends at Proven Winners. So we have the Proven Winners, of course, that will be here. They have their own massive booth with all the annuals. Then we'll see our friends at Walter's Gardens that have the perennials, and our friends at Spring Meadow that have the shrubs. And then, of course, anything else that is here, we're going to show you that as well. So it's going to be really fun just to come behind the scenes, so that way you can get an idea. But I mean, just out here, right? I mean, this is just an area for folks to come in, have a seat, relax. All these plants have been donated by either different growers, different nurseries, that kind of thing. But it gives you an idea of how maybe you would want to, loosely set up, an area like your backyard, your patio, that kind of thing. So lots of fun. Lots of people are here from not only all over the country, but like all over the world. So we're going to go in and see some of the fun things that we can discover. I know, like our friends from Power Planner are here. You have soil industries like fertilizers, like literally the potty machine. Mitchell's is here, that we, Ellis Mitchell, that we got our potty machine. They're here. Tons and tons and tons of vendors. So we're just going to kind of take you along for the ride and give you a behind the scenes tour. All right, my friends. So we found our way back here to the Proven Winners booth, and it's not even a booth. It's like a whole city block over here. So they bring a fantastic, beautiful display of all of both their current varieties and some of their new introductions. Really the whole line of Proven Winner plants, products, everything you can imagine about Proven Winners is right here. And then we have our friends at Spring Meadow and Walter's just right up the road from us. So what we have here in the front is they were doing a Supertunia summer. So here they have these great displays of various Supertunias, both ones that have been on the market, some new introductions. So they have a little bit of everything in here, because of course flower power, big huge displays is definitely the name of the game, because you have growers who are coming here, and of course you're trying to get folks to pick up their plants and to just see how fantastic and fabulous they are. So this Supertunia summer here in the front really makes a huge statement. I mean, you just can't beat these fantastic display. This is the giant pink, but all of these are Supertunias. And then coming around here, they have some of those new introductions that are coming out for next year. So if you have been following us, you know that we have been growing these this year. One of my absolute favorite new introductions for coming next year is the Supertunia Saffron Finch. This is an absolutely beautiful yellow petunia that is a true yellow. It has a little bit of an ombre effect in the fact that it's darker in the center and then it gets lighter as it comes out. We have these, of course, in the deck boxes on the backyard, and just a beautiful, very vigorous plant. Like, it is a really gorgeous display. All right, so of course, Saffron Finch, right? The other Supertunia that really been impressed with this year with how it is growing at the nursery is this Supertunia Hoopla Vivid Orchid. We have this in a mass display right there in front of the pergola bed, and y'all, it is rocking. It is gorgeous. I can see us using this in mass display next year in the landscape. And just to kind of give you an idea, where we have it is not, I would say, the best soil, but this Hoopla Vivid Orchid is just absolutely rocking it out. Of course, it has almost that, kind of gives you that idea of that deep purple center with that really thick white edge. Really gorgeous, gorgeous plant. So you'll see that in, like they have it in a couple of displays and different recipes, just like the saffron finch. They have it mixed in with some calibrachoas and so forth. The Leaf Joy collection, that is their houseplant line. Really beautiful display here. Of course, this nursery is in Virginia. You will remember that we visited this nursery a couple of years, 18 months ago. And they are just a great houseplant industry, really cutting edge on that. Beautiful, beautiful display. Now, another fantastic plant that I'm really excited about for next year, because how well it has done for us in our gardens, is the Superbina Pink Cashmere. So Pink Cashmere has these really massive, beautiful blooms on it. That really is a beautiful, it's like again, like that ombre effect where you have a baby pink center and then it comes out with a really nice white edge on it. Huge, I mean, like very vigorous plant. So you want to put Pink Cashmere somewhere where it can just go, because it is a super vigorous plant. But with the flowers like this, you just cannot absolutely beat this. So love it. They actually have it paired here with the Vista Jazzberry and a sweet potato vine. So a really nice different kind of color combo with all of those. Now, on over here, they're trying to introduce people, because of course you have people from all over the industry that maybe they don't know the difference between a Supertunia or like a Supertunia Mini Vista. So education is a big key here. So they're trying to distinguish what is the difference between a Mini Vista and then just a traditional Supertunia. So you have all these different kinds that are displayed here together, and just, right, color explosion. This is, again, that giant pink, which we've never grown giant pink, but I mean, look at that. You can see how it got its name, because the flower petals on these are just absolutely massive. They certainly make quite a display. All right, let's see where we're gonna go now. We haven't actually been through this whole booth, so we're gonna walk through this together and see some of all of the fun things for sure. The rest of the house plant, so they bring them into different kinds. Let's see, new varieties. There's Janine. And then, of course, Caladiums, the Calla Lilies, all sorts of gorgeous plants. Lots of fun here, people. This is like real live action. None of this is scripted. All right, let's come in. Oh, yeah, some more of the new varieties they have over here. So, coming in to, yes, here we go. Trying to figure out where all we are here. We've got Tyrinia, we've got the Nemesia. Gorgeous, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Has a really nice sweet fragrance to it. Safari Dusk, really nice purple. So we got kind of the purple theme going on here with that Aromanth mulberry. The Sunsatia, this is the Nemesia. This is that beautiful white coconut. Remember, this is the one that we had planted near the patio. Did beautiful for us in our cooler temperatures. Was really nice. And then I adore all of the Color Blades Coleuses. This is that cherry drop. You remember we have that planted in numerous places. But look, you could do just a simple container. And remember, we call these monocultures because it's just a container, has the same plant, but planted. I don't know how many plants are in here. I'd have to investigate. But you could have that just in a container. So it mounds, but it also trails over. So this is the new cherry drop that will be available next year.
Cherry burst. Is that cherry burst?
Yes, and so this is the new, Jerry was asking about this. So this is a new Superbina as well. This is the Cherry Burst Improved. So Cherry Burst has been within the Proven Winners line. So then every so many years, they come back and they tweak them. So they improve them. You know, they kind of find maybe some weak areas and then they want to improve it. So maybe it's the bigger blooms. They bloom longer. Maybe they're a tighter plant. They're not going to be as leggy. So this is a really fun bicolor one that has been improved. Coming on over here, the Bermuda Beach. Remember at the nursery we have Bermuda Beach paired with the Saffron Finch, which is an absolutely gorgeous combination together. But this is one that Bermuda Beach is not new, but it's improved. So you can tell, again, real life here at a trade show, we've got the announcer telling us about something. And then this is a new one as well. This is the Ultramarine, a new Mini Vista. It is a really nice, deep, rich blue. And but look how nice and petite those flowers are. It almost reminds you a little bit of a Calibrachoa, but of course it has those characteristics of that petunia, so you can put it in the ground. You can have it where it has a little bit more wet feet than a Calibrachoa does. But speaking of Calibrachoas, over here we have like the double white. We have the pink improved. Remember the pink improved, again, we have that near the patio in that mass container. It was gorgeous, absolutely a beautiful display. This is a double one. This is double smitten pink, which is a nice, deep kind of a bicolor. Just lots of fun, different plants coming out on the line. Then we have Aqua Pots over here. They're having a meeting, so we're not gonna disturb them. Maybe if they finish up, we can come back later on. We're gonna kind of swing around them. I don't want to bother them. So we're gonna come over here. Oh, before we do that, so while we're here, Begonias. So we have, this is that new, the double up apple blossom, right? So we love this one. It has been a massive, beautiful performer for us at the nursery, but just so nice. Because you know I have a lot of the Double Delight Primrose, which is a yellow. The new apple blossom is on the back side. It's a little bit of a richer pink, but then on the front where the petals are, it is a nice kind of a creamy white with a little bit of pink in there. But this is a new begonia with that Double Up Delight series. Really love this. For us in North Carolina, I have found it does great in like filtered sun, morning sun, but it can't really handle that hot afternoon. So the apple blossom is here. And then look at these Selenias. So we're trialing the yellow and the apricot. But look, you also have a red and scarlet and then chocolate orange. So these two we are not growing, but if they perform anything like the yellow and the apricot, these are fantastic plants. Adore these. I did not originally request to grow these, but one of the folks, Janine with Proven Winners, was like, no, I want you to try these. And I am so glad that she said that, because beautiful performers. But look at this chocolate orange. So you've got a really nice dark leaf on it. And then yes, this is an orangey red, but it's not pure orange, right? So even if you like those really warm colors, but maybe you're not necessarily a orange fan, gorgeous. But they just have nice tight habits. So you can put them in containers. You can put them in hanging baskets. You can put them in landscapes. Really beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna sneak down here and try to grab a aqua pot real quick. All right, so I was able to sneak one away. So these are the new line of the aqua pots. So these are more of like a composite material as opposed to the glazed ceramics. So they are lighter, so you can easily, pick them up. Now they're not going to blow away. They're not that light, but they are that composite material. And then of course they have that whole system inside here that works like your aqua pot. Telescoping. I have not had personal experience with this, so I think they're sending us some for us to try out. But if you know aqua pots, those self-watering containers, then this is going to be maybe a more affordable for a lot of folks. And then if you have a hard time, of course, moving them, because the glazed ceramics are hefty. So this is going to be really nice. It looks like stone, but it is not made out of stone. So there's a whole slew of different colors and shapes to them. This kind of style is not necessarily offered in the glazed ceramics. So that's nice that it gives you, you know, different options, different looks like this, right? So here we have one as well. So just adding the variety to the line of those Aqua Pots, and just doing really neat different colors and textures, but all those great benefits of this Aqua Pots that we love and adore. So I'll put that back, not mess up their display any. All right, let's see what else we can get into. There's nothing on this side. Let's see. All right, so we've kind of covered the Proven Winners booth as far as the annuals and all their different product lines. So we're gonna head right on up here and look at the Proven Winners color toy shrubs from our friends at Spring Meadow. Again, we have not walked through this booth yet, so we'll do this together and figure out all sorts of fun things. So of course, when they're here, like these nurseries, so annuals, right? Annuals, they last for one season. Basically, you can put them, that really doesn't matter too much on your climate or your zone because they are annuals. And so when we move into more of the shrubs, perennials, they're gonna be more zone specific. Proven Winners is known for a lot of great things, but they are also known to have some of the best hydrangeas out there on the market. They have tons of hydrangeas. In this little corner, they have a great selection of both panicles and big leaf hydrangeas. So here, these are all Limelight Primes. The Limelight Prime, of course, is that more upright. It's not going to be as big as a traditional Limelight, but a little bit bigger than your little limes. They've got crepe myrtles. This is the center stage coral. So beautiful dark leaf crepe myrtle, really pretty coral blooms on it. Lovely, lovely. Let's Dance Arribas are here. Just a beautiful display of all of those. They've got the roses. So this is the Oh So Easy. This is the double red. Beautiful. And so again, the idea here is to have people introduced to all of these gorgeous different products. Now, look at this. Okay, so chicken coop, right? And we planted, because Spring Meadow sent us some selections that we can try out. This is the El Nino. I had the El Nino that was a little 1 gallon, which is still growing, but look at this and look at this structure. It is very much like a tree. So look at this bark on this. Is this not beautiful? So as it's grown, they have kind of formed it up and trimmed it in a little bit of like that standard form, right? So this is a little bit more in the standard form. It is blooming, beautiful. And so you've got 3 of them here. So you can see, can you imagine this like near the chicken coop, how gorgeous that's gonna be in a couple of years? Love that. They've got junipers. They've got all sorts of, you've got the bluebeards, and of course our beautiful Sunjoy pillars, all sorts of great things. So they're just trying to introduce these plants to these people. So growers, they show the growers, you know, the different sizes here when you order from Spring Meadow. These are what we call, this would be like a quick turn. Then you've got what? 4 inch, and then a 36 maybe. Yeah. So just it shows that as a grower, what are the different size options of plants that you can get, you know, when you order from Spring Meadow. So we're gonna buzz around here on the other side. So roses, right?
Should be still good. Yeah.
So this is a fun new kind of line that they're going to be moving into with their roses. This is called the Flavorettes series. And so the Flavorettes, I won't do it because people will think I'm crazy. But one, they have a delicious, they really smell like roses, but these are edible. So you can use these and to make dishes and ornamental toppings on different things. We have one of these, and I tried at the house, and so I was picking leaves and eating the leaves, and they really have kind of that sweet honey rose flavor. So really fun. So if you are a chef or you just like to try new things, of course you can just grow this as a rose, but you could also, they are edible. A new one in the Rise Up series, this is the Rise Up Ember Rays. We have this at the house, and it's really nice because it starts out like really dark. I mean, it is a beautiful, really kind of a vibrant color. And as the flowers mature, then they will change colors. So this is that Rise Up series. So that's going to be like a mini climber, essentially. And then we're going to mosey through here. So over here, there is the Star Blast chiffon, which I'm not sure if this is new or not. I don't remember seeing Star Blast before, but it is, of course, part of that chiffon series that we love of the Roses of Sharon. But it is a beautiful, that double with those really kind of those hot pink veining in it. Really nice. Really nice. And then a new one that we have not talked about at the nursery, at the house, is the tiny quickfires. So the tiny quickfires are going to be some of the smallest panicles out there on the markets, right? So quickfires, we've got quickfire, little quickfire, quickfire fab. So here we have tiny quickfire. These are only going to be about 1.5 to 3 feet tall, 2 to 3 wide, but really nice, sturdy, strong stems. Beautiful. They kind of come out a little bit of that lime to that cream and then to the red. So if you have limited space, you might want to check this one out. New on the market, will be available. And then pufferfish is here. Just tons of hydrangeas. Hydrangeas is the name of the game, especially this time of year, right? Because it is hydrangea season. So they are showcasing lots of their beautiful hydrangeas. Even have a standard right here. So yeah, Spring Meadow. Now we're gonna move next door over here to our friends at Walter's Gardens. We're gonna pop around the corner and surprise everybody over here. So Walter's Gardens, of course, they are in Zeeland, Michigan. They are the home of all of your proven winter perennials. We are huge fans of Walter's Gardens because they just produce gorgeous plants and they just have some of the absolute best stock out there, both as a grower and as a retailer and as a consumer. Love this company. Dark Side of the Moon. So Dark Side of the Moon is a beautiful astilbe that has that beautiful near black foliage and then that beautiful purple flower. So this is, I think, the only dark astilbe that has that purple flower on it. Niagara Falls, of course. Then we've got Peppermint Patty. This is a Begonia. Look at that. So some of these, remember when we are talking about these, maybe they're all not going to work for me. So that's why we're just going to kind of showcase them and show you what's going on. But yeah, just fabulous displays. They've got, of course, the Agastaki. They've got phlox, the Echinacea, right? Beautiful Echinacea. Our beloved Shasta daisies here. The chartreuse on the loose. These are the ones that we love and adore. These are fantastic. These are growing so well in our garden. Full hot sun, a beautiful new Nepeta that has that bright color, true blue flowers. Pollinators go nuts over this plant. And it's really easy for us to grow as well. So that is a beautiful plant. Let's see. We're going to tiptoe over here. Come through this way. All right, so huge fan of the Proven Winter Daylilies, the Rainbow Rhythm series. So here we have some of the new ones. This is the Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I love Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Look at this. Jerry can't hear me, so I'm having directing. It's loud in here. Really gorgeous, kind of that raspberry pink red, however you want to call it, with that yellow center. But the Rainbow Rhythm series of daylilies are known for their massive blooms. I mean, they are huge. That one is the Blazing Glory. We also have this in the berm. So these are the two that we have in the berm. But they're known just for their massive flowers. The plants just grow really well. So beautiful display of that. We've got hostas and phloxes. I see a white allium in there. And so our sweet friend Kata is here.
Oh, hi.
Hi, she's on camera. She doesn't know she's on camera.
Hi, friends.
There you go.
I have practiced.
There you go. So we're just doing a little look-see through everything. Yeah. So I'm interested in that white allium. Is that?
Oh,
is
it's
it
bubble bath. It is just not fully open yet.
It's not fully. Okay, so it's not really a white allium. It's just not opened.
Well, it's some are done and
Or some are done.
Yeah.
So this is the bubble bath?
Yeah, but look at those twisted leaves. Isn't that cool?
How fun. So we have two different kinds here, right? So is this is
Yes, this is the newest one. This
Okay.
is pincushion.
pincushion.
So this is the one with the really teeny tiny flowers.
Okay.
And it's really floriferous, so
Yeah.
the flowers way more than any of the others. And then you have the bigger one. Bubble
How
wraps.
beautiful.
I
And like
know.
how fine that foliage is.
I know, it's so cute, right?
It is cute. And then twisted foliage.
I know.
Love it. All right. We're going to keep on moving.
Sounds
Thank
good.
you.
See you in a bit.
We'll see you in a little bit.
Bye, friends.
She's good. She's a natural. She's going to start her own division of gardening with something. I don't know. Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right. So let's see. Where are we going to go now? Where do you want to go explore now? We're going to wrap it up for a minute. We're going to compose ourselves and then figure out where we're going to go from now. Y'all, there is a lot. I don't know how many vendors are here, but it is a ton. And this is the opening morning, so everybody's like really excited and full of energy. But yeah, just to give you an idea, like the potting machines, right? So this is, it is. So depending on, because we have folks that watch us that they are smaller growers. So if you are looking for like a potting machine, right? So there's a potting machine really for like every level of what you are. So this is a beautiful one, has a hopper, automated, right? You've got, I'm thinking this is air or water. I don't know this company. But anyway, so fun potting machines, talk to different people, see everything. Yeah, so if you are, because we do have a lot of viewers who are growers, garden centers that are small and they're just starting out, I really would encourage you, if you're only going to come to one show, come to Cultivate because it is the biggest. You can connect with people. You can, maybe you're looking at a potting machine and they're going to be here. So you can come and like put your hands on these different areas and touch them and talk to the people. And that way you can convey what your needs are and they can help you get connected and find what the best solution is for you. So whether that is with a potting machine or a plant or soil or fertilizers, invest. I know, especially when you're small, it's a big deal to come to shows like this. But if you're only going to do one, do this one so that way you can connect with folks and really just get some help, because networking is huge because, as you know, if you can connect with people that can help you, makes all the difference in the world. All right, we're going to take a pause for a minute, figure out what we're going to do next, and we'll see you here in a second. All right, so we're walking through and we find our friends from Atlas Greenhouses here. So if you have been following us, right, so all of our structures that we have put up have come from Atlas Greenhouses. So if you are in the market for a greenhouse, it does not matter if it is your first greenhouse on a smaller scale or if you are huge and you need a big, massive structure. Atlas has been amazing for us because Heath, who is here in the back, he is our fella that really, he and Jerry work together. So all Jerry has to do is say, hey, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm going to be growing in here. This is what I'm going to be doing. And then Heath has been fantastic in saying, okay, we need to do this, this, and this for our structures. So they have been just a huge source of help, resource, amazing products in growing Creekside Nursery. Certainly could not have done it without them. So they have a booth here, just real kind of a simple, it's kind of hard to erect a greenhouse, inside of the building. But if you are in the market for a greenhouse of any size, look up Atlas Greenhouses and they will definitely be here to help you, and just can't say enough great things about them. They have been a massive resource for us here at Creekside Nursery. Now, I know Power Planner is here, so we're going to go try to find Power Planner. We'll see who else we can run into. All right, friends, so we found the booth for the classic Caladiums. Remember, the classic Caladiums are the proven winners line of Caladiums that we love and adore because they do so fantastic in our North Carolina Zone 7B gardens. So this is just a beautiful display, right? A sampling of some of their Caladiums. I'm guessing this is lemon blush. Yes. So lemon blush, beautiful Caladium. You've seen me use this a lot in our gardens this year. This is more of a predominantly shade Caladium. But I think historically people have this concept that Caladiums can only be for the shade garden. But that is not true. They can absolutely go in the full sun as well. It's going to depend on the variety. These corms, right? The bulbs per se, they're not bulbs, they're corms from the caladiums are grown out in the fields of Florida. So you can see like their picture here. This is where they grow. This is their production fields. So when people say, you know, can these caladiums handle, you know, my heat, my humidity, my sun? Yes, full all day hot sun in Florida, and they absolutely can do it. So just beautiful, gorgeous foliage plants that I think people underestimate the power of. You think like color in your garden, so you think flowers. Not necessarily true. These caladiums are amazing, and especially if you are in an area that is hot and humid, these plants just absolutely thrive and do well. And then they are also the suppliers, the growers of the Calla Lily series. So this is like the Be My Calla series of them. Beautiful different colors. We have not at Creekside grown these before, but they are absolutely stunning, beautiful, and just the color on these are a thing to behold. They are absolutely gorgeous. Now, next door is our friends over at Power Planter. So I think he spotted me. So Greg, the owner, is not here, but Johnny is here. See Johnny? Johnny is so fun because we actually met Johnny here 2 years ago.
Yes.
And so you gave us my shirt that changed colors with the sweat. So I was wearing it the other day because I was going to be out and it was going to be hot and sweaty, and I was like, I'm wearing my Power Planter shirt so people can
for a
see.
sweat tee.
That's right. So yeah. So we decided just to come by and say, hey, we're just kind of filming and, you know, going through. And so Jerry was like, I said, we're going to talk to him first. He's like, no, let's sneak up on him. So surprise, we're here.
Well, it's great to see the both of you.
I know. So clearly, like, we love your products and we use them all the time. So we just wanted to come by and say hello.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. So Power Planter, if you need an auger, I'm telling you folks, even if you have a thick, horrible, heavy clay, heavy duty tips, there we go. Right, let's see this. So they got a beautiful little something for you folks out there. So really, if you go to their website, you can go to Jenny's Picks, and these are the products that we use day in and day out, and that I have to fight my husband for, and I have to put the pink duct tape on it to say, these are mine, do not touch. And then he complains when he uses it, and he's like, this duct tape is messing up, and I'm like, it never messes up with me, so just stay off of my pink duct tape Power Planters. All right, we're gonna talk with them just off camera. We'll see y'all in a little bit. All right, my friends, so I think we're going to wrap it up. We have kind of hit some of the highlights of the show today. We've got a lot more to explore because really we just kind of walked around and hit the high spots that we were after today. But again, if you are in the industry, whatever industry you are, right? Get out there, go to those trade shows, make those connections. You just got to put yourself out there, y'all, because sometimes it can be easy to kind of stay a little within your bubble. Get out there because the support systems that are within your field are fantastic, especially here in the horticultural world. Cultivate, you just get to meet all these great people because they want to help you and help your businesses grow. We have had a fantastic time. We're gonna have lots of fun because there are beautiful plants and then different products that we are excited to explore. And just even talking with some of our friends here already, they were like, hey, we're talking about maybe just various problems that we're having. The greenhouse gets too hot in the summer, so maybe go check out this to kind of help cool down the greenhouse. So again, that's just kind of an example of being here, talking, networking with different folks in your industry. They can help each other. We help each other out, right, all the time. So we hope you have found this kind of fun, informative. I know this is the majority of you folks will not, be coming to a horticultural trade show, but it just kind of gives you a little behind the scenes glimpse into our world and what we experience, and then different companies that, of course, that we partner with to bring you sweet folks great content and our customers fantastic, beautiful flowers. So as always, we hope you have found this fun, informative, and inspirational. As always, thanks so much for gardening with Creekside. Y'all have a great day. We're going to go explore and have fun here at Cultivate. See you in the next video. Bye, friends.